So I want to show you a, oh, and by the way, this is where I spend a lot of my time. This is my personal shop. I guess it's the first time I've ever shown it. This is usually where I have all of my new builds coming up. I try them out here. This is a little bit here, my pop wing. I really like that. My bandsaw, a few of my tools. I do some shipping from here. There's some of my batteries, and of course my 3D printer. I have like 3,000 hours plus on this thing. I like planes. I have a total of, wow, like 52. I do a lot of balsa. Whether it's, I do some kits, you know, almost ready to fly stuff, but I also do a lot of stick built. And maybe in the next couple of videos I'll show you, actually give you a little bit better tour and of where I spend most of my time, and show you some of my stick built stuff. I have some 1930s planes, and of course the all-time favorite, the Telemaster. But I have some really nice, I think, stick-built planes. Actually, they were, you know, out of a kit, but they were stick-built and covered and all. And I'll get them out and show them to you. But these are just a few of them, and I fly these quite regularly. But, you know, like I said, I have a total of like 52. So, you'll see a little bit of what I have here. This is kind of a mess in here, but this is a lot of the ones I have things going on with, controllers I'm putting on and stuff like that. But this is where I hang out, and I wanted to show you this docking station, and this is let me move this out of the way. This is something coming up that I'm working on here. We'll go over that a little bit more in the future. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Give us a little bit of room. But this is a docking station, and good old Hobby King is selling it, and it's for the Mobius. And it has, I think, a 200 milliwatt transmitter on the back. And I put this on my one of my mini XL tris, and this one has a KK board on it. And you know, if you've been watching any of the videos, I normally put Velcro all the way on the top, and all I did was just stick this on there. There's no isolation or anything, vibration isolation rather. I just stuck it on there and made me a little power harness here, or a power lead there, and ran it to the bottom and just plugged it in, you know, oops, sorry, plugged it in whenever I, you know, plug in the battery there. So very, very simple, just to try it out. And I have just a little bit of footage, maybe a minute or so, when I took it out yesterday. It was quite windy, but windy rather, but it did really well. I'm gonna have a few more flights with it, and you know, test some range and all, but it did really well, and it's probably more, it did fine on this, but it's probably more applicable for, you know, like a plane, and I'm going to be trying it on a few planes just to see how it does. But anyway, real easy to install. Like I said, I just made this power lead. the Mobius fits on here. It slides in there, and put the antenna on and stuck it there and took off. And it works very, very well. And it's over at Hobby King. It's not an advertisement for it. I just saw it the other day. It became available, and I picked up a few. I was really curious how it would work. But it does really good. So I just wanted to share this to you. And just to let you know, we'll be doing a little bit more with it and testing some range with it. But also, I'll do another video on maybe clean it up a little bit of where I spend most of my time and actually where QuadLugs was born. But I like the planes too, a lot. And we're going to have some items coming up in the plane category in the future that we're kind of working on now. But anyway, we'll see you soon. And the flight video is coming up, and we have some real interesting things coming up in the very near future. So I'll have another video out on that here really soon. Check you later. This is Danny with QuadLugs. Blowing me back. Wow.
Okay.